Is 11/10/2020. The time is 4:18 p.m. Eastern, and we are about to do some grading or reviews for grading for PSA. Show you guys what to look for when it comes to cards like this, or any cards, actually. So I have soccer cards I'm looking over just for my own PSA subs. I know that these cards are probably worth grading. I believe they are. Is this the should grade pile? It's the maybe pile. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side because I don't know if I should grade them. So here's one. Here's a die cut. Die cuts are always tricky because they usually have some sort of lines from the die cut machine. Wow, this one's actually not terrible. But see at the bottom, there's a little white showing. It's Jonas Hector. He plays for Germany, so it's probably worth taking a shot on. No, it's off-center top to bottom, so we won't. But this is what happens in the process of grading. You're going to have to train your eye. So this one, the centering looks good. Not that you guys can see. There we go. Centering looks real good. Back corners look all right. David Alaba. That one's probably worth going. Just give it a quick rub. There's no scratches, nothing of that nature on it, no dimples. You know, you want to just make sure your card's as pristine as possible when sending it. Is Rakitic good? Is that the guy you said is good?
He's good. I don't think so.
All right, Rakitic. That one, let's see how the back is. See how the back has a little white, so I probably wouldn't send that. Nah, Fangam, these are just all my soccer from when I opened up. So I'm just chilling, going through it. I know not to grade him. Axel Witsel, we know he's decent. So first I like to look for any lines, print lines on these. Select is notorious for print lines. It's a little off-centered, but you'll get away with it usually on this product. Left to right. Same with basketball from this year. Let's see the back. The back seems good. It's like this one will make the cut. See how it's a little off-center on the back, but you'll get away with that. No, Justin. Unfortunately, you could rub it hard with a microfiber cloth and see what happens. Sometimes it'll come out if it's light, but most times they're there to stay. Here's another nice one. Axel Witsel. This one looks good, free of any scratches. See this little thing up here? What's that? Just a little dust. Centering seems good. Yeah, that one's another candidate for PSA. At least a 9. Yeah, print lines are tough. Print lines are tough. I'm a little loose when I send my own stuff in. I send in stuff if it's going to be a 9 with a chance at a 10. But not everyone's like that. I have avenues to sell this stuff a little easier than some people. So to me, it's worth the risk. But if you're going to have a tough time moving a 9, it may not be worth it for you. See right here on his neck, there's like a little speck. So I wouldn't send that. I would not send that one. All right, him. Probably won't grade him, but here's a blue, so this is pretty cool. These are nice. These are numbered to 225. See up top, right where that ring is? See that little print line? See if that comes off. Usually it won't. Yeah, it didn't come off. See, to the naked eye, it's not that bad, that line. So on something like that, if that's the only problem, I may send it. Because if it doesn't do a disservice to the card aesthetically, then it may be worth it. So like the corners look good. See, that one I'd probably send. It may come back a 9, but I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind a 9 on that. Is this guy good, you said? Javier.
I'm not sure. I don't know. He's okay. I don't know if he's out.
All right, so these are actually pretty good. The World Cup cards from 18 Prism. There don't seem to be a lot of problems with them. There's not a lot of black on the back, so You'll get away with some corner damage if it's slight. The surfaces usually don't have print lines. The only thing that's really bad with these cards is you'll find some dings, some little dents. But I don't see them on this one. Like this would go. This one would go. What's up, Jimmy? I'm just going through some soccer cards, showing you guys what to look for when grading, when reviewing your cards. Who is Marcelo Brozovic? He good? No, right? I don't know. He goes in the maybe pile. All right. I have to look him up too. Falcao. I know Hugo Lloris is good. Nice goaltender for France. So we'll check the centering. Centering seems good, side to side. Usually you'll look for an indicator like this, the background. It looks pretty even on both sides. Maybe a little fatter on this side, but it doesn't matter. It's close enough. Then you'll look at the surface. I don't see any surface issues. Then we'll go to the back, see how this is a dark back. So they're going to be a little more, the bottom borders are dark. So they're going to be a little strict on those, but that's probably worth a shot as well. So we'll get that in the PSA pile. See, I'm pretty lenient on my stuff. But Dani Alves, see, this is a surface issue, I think. Nope, it came out. See, I'm telling you, these are pretty generous. These cards are pretty good for grading. This is Mbappe's rookie year. So if you're feeling crazy and you want to buy a box, it's not that risky. See you later, Fred. Yeah. It's not risky just because you could get Lewandowski, you could get De Bruyne. Is that how you say it? De Bruyne. And you could get some $100, $200 dimes out of it. See, this one looks all right. So I would probably sub this. Guess these are bad examples for you guys. Oh, wait. There's a little thing under the prism. Nope, that came out too. You got to kind of know the value of the cards. If it's like an Mbappe, maybe. If it's borderline 8, I would send it. But anybody else, Ronaldo, maybe. Paulino, red, white, and blue. Looks good on the surface. Centering seems good. Looks good. Another one that's nicely centered. Another solid card. I mean, these are packed fresh, obviously, but that doesn't mean anything. Because cards come out jacked up all the time. I don't know if he's good. Lacazette, new era. There we go. No, actually, that's Lamar. Who's Lamar? All right, so he goes in the maybe pile too. Silver Golovin, Farfan. See, these are maybe my maybe piles. Alberto Rodriguez, I remember he was good when I looked him up. So let's see how this looks. No print lines. No dents. Back corners look good. And that would be a go. That would be a go as well. So it's not rocket science. I mean, it's easy to look over your own cards, truthfully. Gabriel Jesus. You just need to know what to look for. Like, see underneath the G right here? See this little mark right here? That's considered a ding. That probably won't come out. See? So that you may get penalized on. It's obvious. You can see it with the naked eye. Pretty simple. So that's a no-go. It's just something from a set of glasses, really. Pearl Vision. Any set of glasses, Ray-Bans, whatever, they have this. Marco Asensio, new era. So I believe these are rookies. That looks good. That's sharp. That looks very nice. Back corners seem nice for a maroon back. That'll make the cut. That would make the cut. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll get to them. This guy actually sells. Staggin. See, he's borderline. There's white on the back. I'm out. No, thank you. All right, this is actually a good card here coming up. Joshua Kimmich. Let's check this, make it sure it's nice. I don't see any surface scratches. That one looks really good. So now the back, we're going to hope that there's no white showing. A little white right here. Sometimes you could just go like this and it'll fix up. It's borderline. I would probably send it just because Kimmich is good. I send them in just because, like I said earlier, I have a way to move them easier. But they may penalize you. Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Is that how you say it? See, this has a big print line. I don't know if you guys can see it. See right there? Coming down. Nasty print line. That's stuff you got to be careful of. So that's definitely a no-go. It's right in the middle of the light. That's a no-go. That's what a print line is. For those of you new to the hobby that don't understand it, that is a print line. Let's look these up later. So then we got a Allison. He's actually a great goaltender. His stuff sells. What is this? All right. It looks like there's just wax, but it's all coming off from the pack. See right on the shoulder, you can see like a little dent. Now, depending on the back, I may not send this. If the back looks really clean, see, I'll take a shot on it because I feel like it's at least a 9 with a chance at a 10. Goaltender, Brazil, they're going to be very popular. World Cup coming up. Jimmy, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know if his Ronaldo's. I think your Ronaldo stayed. Is going to PSA, I believe. We're invoicing for the new subs shortly. We haven't sent those invoices out. Jordi Alba, red, white, and blue. See, like sometimes you can get the white off like that. It's not doing anything to alter the card. It's just taking off extra cardboard. You know, that they didn't remove all the way with the cutter. This seems good too. Little dent there. Let's see how that looks. See through the light, you can see the dent right there. It's like that wouldn't make the cut. I wouldn't send that. I mean, if it's an 8, I don't know if crack and resend is necessarily the thing you want to do. If it's an 8, it's probably an 8 for a reason. So unless there's something that you notice that's, you know, they missed the grade and they messed it up, that doesn't really, resubmitting doesn't guarantee you anything. That's a common misconception people have is, oh, I'm just going to crack it out and get a better grade, but the 8 could have been generous. So unless you know what you're looking for, it's really pointless to crack out. 9s you could crack out if you think that they have a shot to be a 10, but a lot of times a 9's a 9 for a reason. Easiest thing you could tell on a 9 is centering. So if you think the centering looks okay and everything else is all right, then definitely you could take a shot on that. See, this Lukaku has a little dent at the bottom. Everything else looks good. Back corner looks a little strange. That wouldn't make the cut. In my eyes, I wouldn't send it. Cavani, we look him up. This guy's good. Mohamed El Neni. He's all right, actually. He is? But I remember when we were looking. He was like
I don't know if he sells. He's a good player.
yeah, I'm going to put him in the maybe pile. Like, I have to re-look him up. Roberto Firmino. These new era ones seem to grade well. Like, me as a having knowledge of opening up this many soccer cards now, to this point, see the dent right there? That's no-go. But I would say I'd be more inclined to buy an Mbappe Raw right now than any other card on the market, just because I know these are decent cards. The quality is pretty high on these Prisms from this year. So I would take a shot. Obviously, you have to be careful. But I opened up a box and got a silver the other day, and it looked good. There was a tiny dimple that may keep it from diming, but aside from that, I mean, it was a nice card. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, you could send in just one, Karina. There's no limit. All our information's on our website, Filth Bomb Breaks. See, this has print lines. Actually, maybe not. No, it doesn't. My problem is I'm not that knowledgeable on soccer. So, like, where in basketball, I know if the person is worth it in a 9. I don't know who Marco Icardi is or Mauro Icardi. You ever hear of him? That's what I mean. All right, let's go. Let's see if we found anybody we know. This guy supposedly sells. Laurent Koscielny. That's definitely not his name, is it? Supposedly he's good because he was going for a couple bucks raw, which means he's like a $30 dime. See the info I give out, though? Like buying Mbappe's raw. People aren't giving that info out. That won't dime. Alberto Rodriguez again. Red, white, and blue. That looks good. Back corner. You see how there's like a little... Oh, I fixed it just by going down. There's a little mark here. Is it a mark or... Yup, that came right off. So there you go. Not bad. The PSA pile, as you can see, is starting to build. Yeah, previous raw sales, pop report. So, like, soccer doesn't have a lot of pop right now. So, I know, like, something like this, if it dimes, you'll have a chance to get top dollar on it. Sergio Aguero. So, even at a 9, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot to get the 10 on certain cards. Now, if you think it's going to be a 9 and you're just wishful thinking, don't do it, obviously. There's certain guys like Ronaldo in soccer, Mbappe, obviously, Messi, Lewandowski. You have to send them in if they're a 9 just because there's a chance. But this guy, if the back is good, he's going. Damn, man. I feel like the lighting must be off right now because everything looks good. All right, let me check the break that's up real quick. We're just filling up our flawless collegiate break. It looks like it's full. If you're interested in getting in a break tonight, filthbombreaks.com. There are a ton of breaks open. We're going to be breaking tonight. Let me just update this. All right, Vince Botticelli with a spot. What up, Vince? So in the mini on our case break page, there are only 3 spots left. All right, let's go. This is Miranda. He's good, right? So see, that looks good. No, there's no guarantees in the cellos. Same like NBA. You're just looking for the big superstars and the rookies. See, this has a dent right here. See that right there? That's a no-go. Julian Draxler for Germany. Captain of Germany's Confederations Cup squad? What? You heard of Julian Draxler? And he's a captain? No? Let's check that out. I mean, the surface looks spot on. Back looks good. That's a dime. If that wasn't a dime, I'd be very confused. PSA doesn't really care if the auto is off the sticker. They'll still give the card a 10. They don't grade the auto. They grade the card. Christian Eriksen. There's a nice one. Scorers Club. See, this has dents right up top. Can you see those two little dents right there where the light's hitting? That's a no-go. You ever hear this guy? Tom Rozic. There's no way he could be good. I have to put him away. I feel like I went through these, though. Saul Niguez. Spain, New Era. I probably should have grabbed a... Who's that? Brian? I mean, if he's good, that card looks good. Who is that? All right. Here's another. Julian Draxler. What's up? Chilling, man. Just live. Who is it? What'd you get for it?
I put it up for buying that for 20, so I bought it for 12.
All right.
More than what everyone else was going.
No, soccer's on the rise, bro.
I know.
This one won't grade. So Joshua Kimmich is good?
Yes.
So here he is. Let's go. That's his rookie in the 18 or no?
It's a very good question. I don't remember if it's a rookie or not, but I know that he just got hurt.
Thanks, bro.
That's okay. That doesn't mean he won't come back.
All right, so again, this is borderline. It has a little white on the back. See that? It's probably not a 10. I'm going to send it in, hoping it gets a 10. So you just have to know what you're dealing with, guys. That's really what it comes down to. Like, I'm expecting a 9. Will they give it a 10 sometimes? Yeah, wait times are pretty brutal, Spencer. Leon Goretzka. Good?
Germany?
Yep. We'll put him to the side for now. Laurent Koscielny?
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 Let me see.
Little red, white, and blue. How's the surface? So, guys, you could just do this drill at home, though. You could pick your cards, get them under a light, start with the centering. Centering on these, obviously, is good. Then look at surface, see if you notice anything. Go to the back. Look at the corners on the back. That's a common thing people miss. So, like, this is borderline 10. I'll send it.
Did you guys get
Yeah, you could grade them. We didn't open a box. I'm just going through boxes we already did.
Raheem?
Nah, Alex
Oh, okay. Oxlade Chamberlain.
Oxlade Chamberlain. He's good, right?
Yeah, he's not bad. He's good.
He's England on this.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if he's Liverpool.
So see a little white? Now it's gone. So I'm messing with it. It's still there a little, but see how it pops out like that? So then you could go up, try to get it in. That's just excess right there. I mean, I think you'll be all right with that.
That's silver.
No, just regular.
That's a nice card. These cards are really nice.
Yeah, no, Prisms from this year are really good.
That's the 18 box, right?
Yep, the Mbappe Rookie Year box.
Okay.
So at the end, when it's all said and done, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wow, 20 on the dot. From ones we went through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So not a bad ratio. Obviously, all those aren't going to be 10s, and I know that going into it. But if I could get back 12 of those as 10s, I'm going to be very profitable. So that's just a little 101 on what to look for when you're grading. I know it was just, chilling, relaxing, cooling. But hopefully I was informative. Hopefully you guys learned a little something. If you have any questions, you could always shoot me an email, philpbombreaks@gmail.com or philpbombsubmissions@gmail.com. You can visit us at philpbombreaks.com and get in a break today. All right, guys.